Okay, I'm recording now. Dang, but I don't know what to do for like no, I don't have an intro. I don't want an intro. Intros are lame. But, no, this is the intro. This is the intro. Okay. You read the title. You know what the fuck this is. So, yeah, this anime has a plot. Just gonna read off the script now because shit, I don't know. So the plot of CardCaptor Sakura, there's a fourth grader named Sakura, obviously, who finds a mysterious book. Wait, should I say Sakura? Let me say Sakura now, because the show has gaslit me into thinking it's Sakura, so that is the pronunciation from now on. There's a fourth grader named Sakura who finds a mysterious book. This book holds the clue cards. They're magical cards left behind by the left behind them left behind by the magician Chloe Reed. Though you will hear his name multiple times in the series, he will still remain a mystery. Anyway, Sakura releases all the cards by accidentally activating the Windy card, one of the most nerfed yet broken cards. And the wind causes the cards to be scattered around the world, or more accurately, just like the surrounding town. She doesn't really show much agency in collecting the cards, as they just like kind of cause trouble as she's going about her regular life, though she doesn't do this all alone, which is a segue into the next section. So the segue was characters. I mean, I don't know if I'll have like a cut in here or something. Hey, I might be editing this video, but I don't have an editor right now, so hey. Anyways, Sakura, very athletic girl, she also happens to be the card captor because she fucked up, or well, it's actually kind of not really like stated if she fucked up, because like Chloe Reed's like, oh, this is all fate, but it's low-key not, but it is, but it's not, and that's confusing. So she turns out to be the card captor. Her best friend is Tomoya, lives with her father, and the best character due to change, and she generally has a good heart, and I spelled generally wrong in the script, but she is super gullible. Like, she is so stupid, like, and it might just be for the plot, but like sometimes I'm just like, girl, I will smack you through the screen. I swear to God, this is so simple. She also, puts up with Kiro somehow and has a huge crush on Yukido. She's terrified of Ghost, and the best character in the show did that. Love him. He did what he had to do in that scene. Tomoyo, a girl whose voice changes every fucking second. The first voice was the best, we can all agree. She puts Sawachan to shame by having a new fit for Sakura almost every episode. Like, literally every episode she has a new fit. The only time she does it is when Sakura literally could not have gotten the outfit on. It's hilarious. Also, her and Sharon play off each other really well, because like she is so devilish. When she found out that he had a crush on her, like, she was out there making fun of him. She's like, oh, I wonder who he likes. I could never guess who Sharon likes. Oh my god, it's so weird. Who could he like? Just to Sakura while he's over there, like, dying from like all the blood rushing to his face. It's amazing. Now we're on to our little bi baby named Sharon. He comes from Hong Kong. I don't know, like, I feel like I had to include that because like they kind of like say it a lot in the series, and it feels weird to not have it in there, but I don't know. He's from Hong Kong, from a family. I put historical connections, but he's actually a descendant of Chloe Reed, which is weird because I don't know, like, they didn't really like he never really had a love interest in the show, or like any like one that he's talked about, so that's a little weird, but who cares. I mean, he's always strapped up. Like, he carries around a sword constantly, and it's fucking hilarious. But of course, it's hidden because this is regular society. And he was a rival to Sakura at first. No, wait. Sakura. I'm sorry. Manga. Anyways, but slowly started to develop feelings for her. General shit. But he was also like really into Yukido. Like, bro, he couldn't function. Like, he was walking like a robot, and like they say he was attracted by the moon's power, but like I feel like that's more of a writing his attraction to him out so Sakura and him could get together, and then also like, it was kind of censored in the American version, or at least like I watched it on Netflix personally, so it was censored, so I'm like, ooh, now that was some gay shit, like, wholeheartedly, or bi shit, we're not being biphobic here, but no, there's no heterosexual explanation, is it, point blank period. And now I have to scroll down my script, and I'm looking at Kiro. adorable little guardian beast created by Chloe Reed to protect the Clo cards. He did a horrible job because he was snoring so fucking loud that Sakura heard him all the way like upstairs in her room while he was in her basement. Like, I don't understand how you can snore that loud. And you know, he's very petty, very petty. He loves sweets and video games, and despite all that, you know, he's like very emotionally mature sometimes, and he's a pretty good companion to Sakura. Toya, obviously, favorite character, best boy. I wouldn't really say heartthrob, no. Not really, like, he's not a heartthrob, but love him regardless. His dynamic with Sakura is great, because, like, he dotes on her, but then he teases her, like, all the while, so it just creates for a fun dynamic. He's definitely the Larry of the show, Larry from, like, The Amazing World of Gumball, because, you know, he works literally everywhere, and it's got, like, a couple laughs out of me, because, like, I remember one time during a dream sequence, Sakura was like, oh, what are you doing here? And he just said, working, and I was like, but why does that suffice as an answer? Like, that's fucking hilarious. Anyways, his relationship with Yukido, no heterosexual explanation, like literally none. There is no heterosexual explanation for it. Like, it's amazing, but like they literally said that like he is the most important thing in the world to each other, like the most important people and things in the world. There is like nothing that you can do to explain. Like literally when I was watching, I was like, just fucking kiss. Just fucking kiss when you gave him your powers. Like, come on. Like, you are not going to sit here and lie to me saying that this wasn't supposed to be a kiss if it was more progressive. But we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. Also, he, like, high-key hates Sharon. Like, it's fucking hilarious. He really doesn't like him. Also, he's just really, you know, he's really responsible. Good person. Love him. Favorite character. And now we're gonna move on to Yukido. So, just the nicest boy. Like, he's great, sweet, caring, smart, really, like, athletic. I remember one episode, like, he literally just dunked on all the basketball players without even trying, and then, like, finessed them for, like, $3, which was hilarious. You know, he's like an older brother to Sakura, despite being, you know, her love interest. And it's not, like, in, like, a really weird thing. It's just, like, how he tried to, like, say, like, no, we're not dating, I'm sorry. So, you know. And he has, like, one of the craziest plot twists in the thing, which, like, it makes no sense. And I was so sad because I was like, oh, I love Yukido before the plot twist. I was like, oh, he has the softest eyes. I love his hair, you know. He has such a gentle demeanor. Oh, he's, like, my favorite character in the show. And the plot twist happened. I was like, bitch. And then, well, there are clues that lead to the reveal, but, like, generally, you know, it's still a reveal. But this is a segue. So, foreshadowing. That was the segue. This is the segue. That is the segue. This show is deceptively good at foreshadowing. Like, oh my fucking god. Like, I thought I was being smart, but like, no, this show did a 180. And like, I feel like the reason why like it's so like deceptive is because like it's so lax in tone. Like there's this entire like overarching. I hear people say arching, but like I'm pretty sure it's overarching. I don't know. Like dream plot where I thought the answer was so obvious. I was like screaming like Sakura. I swear to God, that is her. Like it is Miss Mizumi. I think it's Mizumi or Miss Mizuki. Like it is her. You know it's her. This is so simple and obvious. But she didn't figure it out. And then like my expectations were completely subverted. And not to, you know, because, like, I thought she was, like, super creepy and shady, like, the teacher. Like, I was like, oh, hell no. Like, I remember this one time she appeared in the tree while they were locked inside, like, the little door. And I was like, no, ma'am. No, I think I will go. I think I will leave. And then Yukido's reveal made it, like, make so much more sense in context. And, like, there's, like, little, like, things, like, his appetite that, like, you think is, like, oh, quirky, he has an appetite. But no, like, it's actually fucking plot relevant and becomes plot relevant, like, thereafter, which is really fucking cool. And, subverted expectations, you know, just this section is Ariel. Ariel, like, he just subverted my entire expectation. Like, I thought he was just gonna be, like, the boring-ass, like, oh, I'm evil, but I'm here because we need more plot. Like, no, he really, just did it. Like, he did it for me. Like, his character was amazing, but more on him later. You know. Also, all the side characters, like, they had, like, some of their gimmicks, you know, and they never really got old because I feel like they used them just enough where it's, like, funny, but it's not, like, okay, you're good. You can stop. Like Yamazaki being the best example, he was like my he was my favorite, and I cannot remember the girl's name for the life of me. But like their dynamic was fucking hilarious. But him and Ariel need to be far apart because their energy is chaotic and terrifying, and I fucking love it. This show's vibes. As I said, incredibly laid back. Like, oh my god, especially for the stakes. Like I remember I was reading the description of the show and it's like, oh, a girl releases, she breaks a spell that can like destroy the entire world, and then like the things below were like feel good, laid back. And I'm like, what the fuck? Feel good and laid back when you have world shattering stakes? But whatever, that might not be me. Might just be her. But like it's really nice because like it lets the foreshadowing go over your head, because like maybe if it was like a more plot driven show, I would have been like, oh, this is this and this is that and this is what's gonna happen. But no, I just kind of like enjoyed the ride. It was really nice. And yeah, like it felt like, and I feel like if I paid attention more, like the end of season 1 wouldn't have felt like so plot heavy as it was, because I feel like all the plot points were like kind of like slowly incorporated in instead of just being like dumped as I felt. But I don't know. You know, but coming back to the vibes, they're just like really nice and fluffy, and like there's no agency. Like they don't even do anything. Like it's like nice, like relaxing slice of life anime. Like shit just happens to go down. And like, and when I was watching it, like I was in like this weird limbo of investment. Like I wanted to watch it, but at the same time I didn't. I'm like, oh, you know, and like I felt like a need to watch it, and like, oh, I should finish this. But then I'm like, no, it's fine. I can just do whatever. You know, and right now it's quarantine, so good form of escapism, you know, just chilling out, watching Sakura, walking outside, you know, and then also her walking outside, like I just, like, this isn't even in the script, but like, they walk outside so fucking much alone, it's incredibly dangerous. Like, these are just like some 4th graders, like they are 4th graders walking alone in the dark outside all the time, and my black ass in America, no, couldn't be me. No. Also the show's really unproblematic, surprisingly. Like, I don't know when it was made, like the first opening at least, like it was giving me like Puyo Puyo Sun kind of animation vibes. So like I wouldn't, like it was definitely before 2000, so surprisingly progressive. Like Sharon has a crush on Yukido, of course, as previously stated, and like it's not treated as weird or like, ew, why would you have a crush on a boy? It's just like there. They're just like, oh, you have a crush on him too? Okay. And it's like, oh, yeah, okay, neat. Toya and Yukido, like, you know, as I said, care for each other more than anyone else in the world, canonically, like, explicitly said. There's no heterosexual explanation for it. And it's just like, they just treat it as normal. It's just like, okay, this is fine. I think, like, Yukido said, like, oh, you're a girl, so maybe you'd want your hair to be nice, which is, like, it's debatably problematic. I don't know if I'm just biased because I like Yukido, because, like, you know, all the girls had, like, really nice hair, so maybe, and Sakura did have nice hair, but, like, I don't know, the line of dialogue can be definitely seen as, like, a little bit sexist and problematic, so it's there, it's fine. And, like, there was... Toya, he did say like that's a guy playing Juliet, or that queen looks like a guy, but like it's kind of like also heavily debatably problematic because it's like they never really go as far to say that's bad or that's freaky. They just kind of like point it out and then like kind of drop it. Like you come to your own conclusion. Like I don't know, because like the tone that he says it in is like whoa, but it's like it's kind of hard to discern whether that's a good whoa or a bad one. And then Kira also says you girls sure like shopping, but like I feel like he was talking about the girls in particular, not like, you know, he doesn't say girls like shopping, he says you girls, which is, you know, just a little bit of like dialogue. And I guess like word choice, yeah, word choice, that just makes it like a lot better than general. Okay, almost done. So bring Mei-Ling back right now. Like she was like my absolute favorite. Like she was that girl. Like she was there. She fought with Sakura for Sharon's love, and Sakura didn't even care, and it was so amazing because like she was so petty, but then she mellows out, and it was like they all became great friends, And like my favorite episode by far, except for like maybe the Alice in Wonderland one, was where like all of them like they all get together and then like they just have like a nice time shopping in the city, you know? And like it was just so nice. But then they wrote her out in episode 40, only for her to come back once in the episode, you know, to like further the plot. And like sure, like they didn't really just forget about her after that. Like they didn't mention her, of course, but only when like the love plot started to pick up did they like bring her back in because of like her history, Sharon. But like aside from that, like she only got like one more line, I think, when she was on the phone, like telling Sharon, like, "You stupid bitch, fucking tell her how you feel." And he was like, "You know what, I'm gonna hang up." And she was like, "No, don't go." And then he hung up. But that's it for Mei Ling. I mean, Toya had to take the spot because Mei Ling, she left, and I'm really upset because she was my absolute fave. But let's get on to the problematic fave, Ariel. So, it kept me invested after season 1 because when season 2 happened, I just like wondered like, okay, but what is the plot now? Like I was really confused. Cause like, you know, she got all the Clo cards, but you know, I don't really know if I want to say like any spoilers, but you know, he was one of the most engaging characters, you know, because like the mystery around him. Because they sent Chloe Reed every time they saw him, but like it didn't seem like engaging storytelling for him to just be Chloe Reed and that's it. At first I thought he was like a movie villain of some sort, and by that I mean like he had some sort of like unsaid connection to the story with a tragic backstory and would have been evil to be evil, but he turned out to be an incredibly engaging character as he played more like like he played the protagonist or like a helper more than the antagonist, like, and he just outright helped some of the characters sometimes. Like I remember he helped Sharon like focus, and like he cut off that will they won't they bullshit between Sharon and Sakura too, because like I was so hyped when he did that because I was like, yes, oh my god, I'm so tired of this. And he cut it off. He just said no. And like I kind of put the pieces together on what his plan was, like, but like that was only like near like the end, and like I thought he was Chloe Reed's like son, forgetting that Lee existed, but like because I didn't really know about their connection, but like I thought he was Chloe Reed's son, but I was really far off when I found out like what happened. Also, staff is just nice. Like I really like the design. But yeah, I think that's my thoughts on everything before the clear card arc. Let me think. Yeah, I mean, Sakura. Oh shit! Wait, did I not talk about? Oh my god, the ending thing when like Sakura like when he. Oh my god, she like created her own card, like her own card, and I was like, whoa. I was not ready. I was not ready for that. That was like the wildest shit ever because I was like he said like he couldn't have expected like something from Sakura, like in him being Ariel, and I was like, oh, okay. Well, what can you expect that she fell in love? And then like she had straight up created her own Clo card. I'm like, oh, that certainly is a it is a development. So that happened. But yeah, put subtitles on your things for people who can't hear. Okay, bye.